Good afternoon, Mendo Man here. Yeah. Ain't nothing like a good beer after work, you know what I'm saying? Some good labor. I've heard some good advice about, these blue collar shits. And not even just blue collar, just general labor shit. If you have you could be I get a lot of my wisdom from this 50-year-old rancher, bro, on YouTube, Dry Creek, bro. Y'all probably seen this man on the main. Like, bro's fucking got wisdom for days. Endless wisdom, bro. You gotta really listen to him. If you seen him and you passed up on him, don't sleep. Listen to his videos. I put them on while I'm just, thriving, trying to survive, But you gotta find your way out here. Whatever you gotta do to, get through the days. What is gonna help you get through the day? These are some of my things. I use them to speed my time up because I hate when there's no when you just gotta feel time. Boredom. I hate being bored. Like, I work fast, I work hard, and doing that just for hours on end with no results is fucking terrible, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like a lot of people cope. They drink after work and shit. You gotta find your ground. I figured out lately, just recently too, one of my smarter friends around me, a real friend, he told me, bro, you are most likely allergic to this shit right here. Like, it's something that's crossed my mind. I don't think about it a lot, but it definitely has crossed my mind. And you know what I'm saying? It's real. You can be allergic to a plant. Fucking, it's different. I'm always sneezing, hella snotty, my fucking, all this mucus, and you know how it is, man. We got allergies. Now just imagine that, and then imagine you got allergies, right? And then you just voluntarily go for the allergy. Like, it sucks, but hey, it feels better than to not. I don't know. It's pretty chill. I fuck with it. I love the flavors, man. Like, the real flavor, not that bullshit cotton candy. Nah, the real, you know what I'm saying, White Widows and shit, bro. Like, OG shit. If you are a smoker and bro, find somebody that has the knowledge to plant the seeds, and then also on top of that, if you can find another one, somebody that has some real experience in the fucking the path, they've been doing this shit for years. They have those legendary strains, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what the fuck this is. I forgot. I blew through this motherfucker today. It was fucking damn near full. That's how you know the day was stressful. Every day fucking sucks, but we making whatever we can here. We gotta learn. It's a learning process. Let me hit this shit. Damn. I think my pen about to die. I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably gonna have to turn the fucking battery up. Not gonna lie. But, a lot of people, I see it all the time. They say, "Oh, I quit smoking, I quit drinking, and my life immediately became better." You know what I'm saying? Bro, these niggas, they're terrible. These are the people you should probably not be friends with. You probably shouldn't hang around them. Not because they want to be sober, but because of the fact that they definitely just weren't disciplining themselves. I've said it time and time again. There's just so many Mexican workers, no racism, but these motherfuckers is out here drinking 30 packs, cases of beers while they building your house. You know what I'm saying? it's a matter of discipline. I don't do none of this shit just to be higher, you know what I'm saying? None of that shit, bro. That's fucking stupid. I have problems that this shit actually helps. You know what I'm saying? And that's personal shit. You ain't gotta talk about that. But like, bro, if you know something works for you, and other people are telling you, bro, that's terrible. You don't need to do that. But it's working for you. Who gives a shit? Don't abuse these things, and if it's not holding you back in life, then what the fuck are they talking about? I had this moment in my life working dead-end jobs, fucking flipping pizzas, putting pizzas. I'm like, bro, what am I doing worrying about, like, other people right now? These motherfuckers got so much shit to say. If you really, like, I had to really think about this shit. Like, you're gonna go through life. You see these celebrities and all these, people that are in the spotlight, and they always, have a comment section. And then you go in that comment section, and guess what? You see people negative as shit. And, most of the time it's always kind of outweighing. Not the bad outweigh, the good outweighing the bad comments. But there's always like tons of bad comments. Like, bro, you're gonna have hate when you're doing something, right in your life, when you're trying to move forward, and other motherfuckers are projecting their pity and downfalls on you, And you can't let that shit get to you. You gotta ignore these motherfuckers. Not really ignore them, but like, you can't let this shit get to you. Because that is kind of their way of, regaining some balance in their fucking life. Because they don't know what to do other than just fuck other people's lives up. So they just continue being fucking terrible. And, at some point, I feel like these people are going to realize that shit ain't going to work. It's never worked. It's not working for you. It's never worked for anybody else. You make everybody else around you fucking miserable. You yourself are miserable. Why are you doing it? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's going to be their moment when they realize they're possessed. But that's for another story, you know what I'm saying? You can't let the demons affect your Holy Spirit. You got a Holy Spirit. When you come awakened, I've realized, I was hearing this shit today, this is all an awakening is. You kind of are lost for a long time. You're sinning. You're doing a lot of deals with the devil, These jobs and shit. You sign a lot of contracts at these jobs, man. Signing your soul away. But that's, another story. Spiritual warfare. But the motherfucking... I lost my train of thought. That's fucking crazy. But these motherfuckers you have around you, they're so demonic and possessed. They operate on such a low frequency. They just don't know what to do. But you do. You come online and you go look for the answers and shit. And there's people and there's a community that is looking for you, and you're looking for a community, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do this shit for, because you can't do it alone. That's just a thing you gotta get in your head. You're not gonna get rich just independently. You're gonna need some people to, pay you. You're gonna need some customers, whatever the fuck it is. You ain't just gonna magically print $1 billion. That shit is a rarity. You understand? Yeah, work for it. And a lot of the motherfuckers that you gotta work with are gonna make your life a living hell, because their life is a living hell. And it's hard to try to fix these people, because like I said in the previous video, you can't change people. You can make them want to change for the better, but at the end of the day, you can do all the fucking great things. You can try to respect them, be nice, just, have the benefit of the doubt, all this shit. And they will still choose to just be an asshole, or whatever the fuck it is. They'll still choose the wrong way, and that's just how they are. So, you can't let that get to you. That's just who they fucking are. People, nothing external has power over over anything of mine internal. And this is what I try to preach. I practice what the fuck I preach. And a lot of this shit in my day-to-day life should get to me. IRL, if you were in my shoes, you would probably feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? And I feel some type of way all the time. That's why we cope so much and we work so much. Because I realized it shouldn't be like this. And you probably have the same feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't be like this. And a lot of us are now trying to take those steps forward to make that difference, to make that change, to be the embodiment that we desire to see within the world. Or you want to see better people that ain't just fucking assholes and they're crazy as shit, then you yourself must become grounded and have a purpose. And you're not going to do that if you're trying to be somebody else. You're following the crowd. You're trying to fit in because 9 times out of 10, the fucking crowd ain't on nothing except degeneracy and just nothing. You don't want to be like that. Hopefully. So that's why you come here and you try to learn something. We all trying to learn. And people are gonna try to call you all types of names and shit, just fuck you over when you're trying to be better. And it's crazy, but like I said, it's projection, because they ain't taking those steps themselves to better in any type of way. They just accepted their life as the fateful, shitty as it is. They're just accepted this, and they're not willing to even try. And it's crazy. I look at a lot of these people and I'm like, bro, why are you, why? What is it all for? And then you remind yourself that, Satan exists, and these people are 9 times out of 10, they're just possessed. They don't even fucking realize it. They just do shit out of literally, they have their own thoughts, and their thoughts are a certain type of way because of the frequency that they operate off, because of the things that they do, their habits, the foods that they eat, the, decisions, all the decisions. So their thoughts are just bad in general. So, they have all these parasites in them, the demons, and they are just getting led by these fucking things. And they're, they don't even realize how bad it is. But you do. So don't become like these people. Be better and keep going. Consistency is key.